So good day, I am Darius M. Desus from BSHM 3A. So today's pag-aaralan natin is yung Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Initial Diagnostic Self-Assessment. This chapter focuses on understanding the tourism and hospitality industry, the professional career framework, and how students can assess their knowledge, skills, values to prepare for the future careers. Page 1. The tourism industry and the hospitality sector. This page introduces the chapter focusing on self-assessment in the tourism and hospitality industry. It explains that tourism is a global industry contributing significantly to economies including the Philippines, where it made up 12.7% of GDP in 2019. The pandemic greatly affected this sector, causing massive job and income losses worldwide. Page 2. This page discusses how the tourism industry has 8 major sectors, such as hospitality, travel, trade public, public sector, academic labor sector, and media. These sectors are people-oriented and rely heavily on manpower. It shows how broad tourism is connecting different industries like accommodation, food service, transportation, and government agencies. Page 3. This section highlights the diversity and global nature of careers in tourism and hospitality industry. It mentions companies like Carnival Corporation showing the worldwide job opportunities in cruise lines and hotels. The professional career framework and philosophy part begins explaining that the industry offers various career paths even without formal degrees, focusing instead on skills, personality, and certifications. Page 4. Here the text explains that development in tourism is lifelong, involving continuous learning and adaptation. It emphasizes employability as a key factor where job security depends on ongoing development. It also points out that technology and HR system now help employers identify and manage talent efficiently. Page 5. This page explains the importance of building a structured career framework. It mentions defining job roles, clarifying needed skills, and providing employee development opportunities. It also refers to the National Tourism Development Plan, which supports education and training for tourism professionals at different career stages. Page 6. The Philippine Tourism and Hospitality Education System framework is shown here, outlining a person's journey from school to professional employment. It describes how HR departments play vital role in developing employees' skills and value. Through orientations and seminars, organizations also uphold grooming standards, discipline, and career guidance. Page 7. This page focuses on the importance of nurturing one's career upon employment in tourism. It explained that career development contributes to happiness, security, and professional success. Employers value workers who can continuously learn and grow, making them more likely to be promoted and trusted with, with better job assignment. Page 8. This text discusses how companies recruit and select employees using tests, interviews, and other assessments. It also complains that schools should help students assess their readiness for real-world work through diagnostic tools. A table is provided showing essentials, knowledge, skills, and values needed in tourism such as communication, leadership, professionalism, and problem solving. Page 9. This page is final page introduces the personal walk analysis, or strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, challenges. It encourages students to reflect on themselves to prepare for apprenticeship or careers. An example, table for a hospitality management students aspiring to be a barista is shown illustrating how to plan action to improve personal and professional qualities. Thank you po.